Hello everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Server Play with Scoots42. Last time, when we left off, I had just finished, which took way too long, getting the Empowerer automated. And to be able to, on request, auto-craft this stuff without, real interruption, I want to make sure that we can get the stuff that needs to be atomic reconstructed. I'm not really sure how to say that very well, but that is what we are working on, is we need to get the atomic reconstructor where it can be auto-crafted. I think I've boxed myself in again. It's all right. Oh, look, we found a way out. How nice. So what we're going to do is, and I've already started kind of trying to rearrange this stuff a little bit to make it a little prettier. Let's get ourselves another crafter. And this is really going to be the same basic idea that we just did with the Empowerer in the last episode. There, we got some power, good. And we're going to spin you around. I've decided to use an open crate for this because I think it's going to work out best. And I'd also like to kind of glass this area off. Something like this, I think, would do really well because that laser tends to knock stuff around. And this is a real simple setup. It's the same setup I have upstairs. Let me show you here. When anything hits this pressure plate, of course, it would help if I had remembered to power that guy. Always forgetting something. Is he facing the right way? I don't even think he's facing the right way. He is not. Wow. So let's get you spun around here. There you go. And let's see if we've got any. Those are flux ducts, huh? How about just some power conduits? Leadstone? No. Let's see if we've got any of the signaling ones left here. There we go. I think that's what I'm after. And I plan on using a ranged collector to pick this stuff up for me. And I'll show you how we're going to do that here in just a second. There we go. So you should be getting power now, yes? Yeah, you are. Sweet. All right. And then back here, I'm going to put a little piece of dirt. Oh, you can see that's working now. That's great. I think I've got some dirt in the old dank knoll here. There we go. And I'm going to plant this Solagnolia. We've crafted those before, no big deal. I just want to make doubly sure that nothing interferes with this process. And I may end up having to move him. In fact, I think I will. Let's just go ahead and move him right now, because I think I'm going to run into problems with that laser if I don't. Did I? Oh, there it is. Okay, I thought I lost my hatchet there for a minute. So I think you will be just fine living over. Oh my goodness. Let's move some of this stuff real quick. There we go. A little dirt. And where did there he is. Get our Solagnolia back out there. And about a little cobble. There we go. And we should be able to get our wood planks back. There we go. And maybe put that little piece of the stone floor back, while apparently throwing the rest of my wood planks. Nice. All right. Let's get these other planks put back before I do something really crazy. Let's see, maybe we can put some cobble back here too. There we go. And I'll probably just put a plank there. Nice. There we go. I think the open crate is probably going to be the easiest way to help automate this, mainly because it's just going to drop stuff when it gets it. And this crafter, hopefully, I don't think will have any problems putting stuff in there. And then I want to have this blast over just to make sure, because sometimes that laser knocks stuff off of the plate, and I really don't want that to happen. Let's see, I really won't need you there, I don't think. There we go. Nice. Still the king of the misplaced block. Boom. Something like that, I guess. Nice. That'll give us easy access to the crafter, so we won't have to continually try to break stuff to get in there. And let's give that a test run here. So let's see. What I really want to make are phantom faces. That's kind of the whole reason I'm doing this. So let's see what we would need. I think it's diamond blocks. Let's see, phantom face. And I'm just going to teach it to make to do the whole thing at once, basically. Want one of those. So we're going to tell it to drop a whole block of diamond, and that'll give us a diamantine crystal block. And as long as we're over here, let's see if we can't get a ranged collector. I think I may have one left in here. Nice. And the ranged collector, let's see where a good place for you to be. I'm not sure that it will pick it up if it's directly in front of it. So we may, let's see if I can put you up here, if you will still collect up there. I think you will. And let's go ahead and get our pattern up here and just kind of see how that goes. Because I need to make some of this stuff so we can start setting the whitelist and whatnot. Get that out of there for now. So let's see what happens if I request one. I should be able to request one. Start. Oh, I see what happened. I've run into this before. I almost didn't understand. We need to basically whitelist. Here we go. We're going to blacklist the diamond. Here we go. So let's try that again. I think we're going to need to go and cancel that operation. I really should put a crafting monitor down here. Or did I already? It looks like I'm... No, that's a fluid grid, I think. Let's double check. Crafting grid, pattern grid, fluid grid. Yep. I really should get a crafting monitor down here. Not that big of a deal, though. Once we get all this stuff set up, I won't really need one down there. I do want to cancel you, though. And let's try this one more time. It looked like it was going to work. So let's see here. Let's order another one. There it is. Diamantine crystal block. Start. Nice. And then you picked up, right? Right. Nice. Now the real question is, do I want to run some kind of a crazy cable? Or how do I want to get this back into the system? And I think the best answer is just going to be to do an importer from the grid. since we have all that grid cabling right there. So let's do that. Let's get an importer going. The importer shouldn't take terribly long, because we've got speed upgrades in most of those things now. Yeah, there he goes. Sweet. So let's get him set up. And we're going to have to dig back into this wall, of course. And I've got that, I don't know if I really said why, but I've got that solenoid there basically so that my ring or anybody else's ring, that's working pretty good. All that stuff just went back into the grid. That's fantastic. So, unbelievable. Let's get those wood planks back out. Where'd they go? Here's some. Oh, it looks like I still had some in the inventory anyway. That's all right. Once we get this set up, it shouldn't be much of a problem anymore anyway. Dang it. Still the king of misplaced blocks. Fantastic. There we go. Finally. I think I destroyed some of our light sources. So let's see if I can get those back real quick. Where were you? Up here? What if I put one over here? How about right there? Nice. Just going to put a couple down there. Make sure we don't have any spiders or any crazy stuff spawning into there. That should be good. Get that out. All right. So now, hopefully, we can put this back. And what might be kind of smart, now I'd really like a better way to access that thing, but I guess we'll just have to deal with it for now. Let's see, what else would we need for a phantom face? We just need the empowered diamantine crystals, block of ender pearl. So I think it would be great at this point. We need to teach it how to make those, of course. And this might be a little long-winded, but I'm going to do it this way for a reason, I think. Let's go ahead and teach it how to make this. Right? That's all the stuff it's going to need. So there's our pattern for it. And I am going to want, let's see, you can go back in the grid. And I guess you can go, you can go, you can go, you can go, you can go. And let's get out that diamantine block that we just made. And what about some clay? Hopefully we have some. No clay. Are we cooking it all? What are we doing with it? Can't believe we don't have any clay. Could have sworn this thing was making it like all the time. Oh, I must have something gummed up here. What is gumming up? Always active. Should be pulling all that stuff in. There must be something somewhere that is preventing that from functioning. I wish I knew what was stuck in there. It's probably something that's full, but it can't be that. I put a void upgrade in there, and I'm not seeing anything else that is clogged. Interesting. What is your dealio? Wonder if I didn't pause you. Wow, what is preventing that from working? Because I should have. Let's get another drawer and just kind of see what starts popping in there. There we go. Because that shouldn't be giving us any problems. Really? That is really silly. We should have plenty of room here. I don't know why that's not. Oh, there it goes. Looked like it was trying to do something. I'm not sure what it was trying to put in there, but it's running again at least. So hopefully we'll start getting some stuff in here. It's pretty crazy. I think I've got you upgraded. I upgraded all of these. Yeah, you're taking a whole stack at a time. So that is pretty nuts. You gonna start getting clay anytime soon? Let's see if we can help this guy out. So I may just have to go and hijack some clay from outside. Which, I mean, I know it's Minecraft. And mining for stuff is, I guess, half the game, technically. I may have to come up with a better solution for that living rock stuff, because it's been coming back to haunt me. Not letting me do what I want. Gumming up my stuff. Now, let's see. Do I have a shovel? I guess we'll use the old drill. There we go. All right. Always something. But I guess at least you guys know, with all these problems that I have, that, at least I'm doing this legit and I'm not cheating a bunch of stuff in, I guess. Okay, so what else did we need? We got the clay, which is cool. We need a clay block, which we should be able to get here, no problem. I may have to come up with another way to make clay. In fact, I may not have. Oh, yeah, I do. Okay. I'm going to say that wasn't going to make a whole lot of sense there. I think I see what's going on now. I had a bunch of clay up there. Okay. I see what's going on here. So once this brick backlogs, and honestly, once I can get our industrial foregoing machine up, that's going to be doing a bunch of mining for us, I may just take this whole contraption down. Because the whole reason I did this was to get diamonds when I didn't have them. But I've got a little over 800 now, so I think we may be good on diamonds for a while. And what else did we need? Let's see here. Clay block, which we got. 2 pieces of clay. You can just go back in here. I've got what I need now. And some light blue dye. Which, let's make a little light blue dye. Hopefully, oh good. shutting that off was the answer, because getting this light blue dye is going to be pretty simple now. That's just bone meal and lapis, I'm pretty sure. Yes. All right. So let's put you up there for now. We'll deal with you in a little bit. The living wood planks can go away. You know what? I think I need to eat, and I haven't had any coffee for a while, so let's have a little bit of coffee. And oh my goodness. Look at that. I'm not even running. Oh, wow. Coffee and the Sojourner sash definitely stack, I can tell you that. So let's get this stuff going. Let's see. We've got a pattern for you. Right, and we need to teach you guys there we go. You can have clay, and you can have clay. You get the diamantine crystal block. And then you can have some light blue dye, and you get a clay block. Does that sound right? Let's see. Let's double check this guy. Clay. And clay. So we should be able to request a diamantine, or the empowered whatever it is, the empowered diamantine block, is that right? Empowered diamantine crystal block. Start. Start. Hopefully we'll start to... Oh, why did you go there? Oh, it's... I know why. I'm doing this all wrong. Oh my goodness. Blacklist. Whitelist. Gosh, I'm doing this all wrong. Forgot how I did my own setup. How embarrassing. Blacklist. You'd think I'd remember how to do this stuff. Let's see. Blacklist. Blacklist. And did I get you on the blacklist? Yes, I did. And then here, once that block's empowered, we should, and let's help this guy out a little bit. And once he is fully empowered, we can add you to the list of things that are automatically picked up. At least this one didn't take me nearly as long, huh? Let's see, you're getting some good power now, which is nice. It doesn't even look like you're losing power. Sweet. So there is our empowered diamantine block. And now we will add you to the whitelist here. And if I put you there, I can't even put you there. How nice. Well, that wasn't supposed to happen at all. And that's all right. So let's take you out. You can just hang out there, and let's try that again. And I'm missing the light blue dye. So, unbelievable. It is always something, you know? Let's go teach this guy how to make light blue dye. Wow. I have done all of this before. I really have. I promise. Light blue dye. And we can get you from Blue Orchids. I just want to check and see, because if there's another way to get this that doesn't involve bone meal, we'd probably be better off. So how can we get white dye? White tinted honey. I'm not sure I like that route. What was that powdery stuff, though? It will take floral white powder. Mystical white petal or a white shimmering mushroom. Okay. So it seems like we're going to need to let's just grab a bunch of our white flowers from out here for now. And I'm thinking what might not be a bad idea, let's just grab a couple of stacks of them. But what might not be a bad idea is if we could tie the inventory from Botania into here so that we don't have to do this. So we're going to have to actually teach you two patterns. We're going to have to teach you this pattern first, and then we will need to teach you Did I just put all of those back in the grid? Unbelievable. Because we do have one white shimmering mushroom, but if I try to teach it the recipe with that, we're going to run out pretty soon, which would not be good. So let's get the mortar. There it is. And we're going to teach it this recipe. There we go. And so now, did I leave it in the other grid? I sure did. Unbelievable. We tell it that U and U gives us one of those. Nice. That stuff should be able to go back in the grid now. While we're here, let's get some of this other stuff put back up, hopefully. Oh, man. Let's see, U. There we go. And let's run and put these downstairs. And of course, we're going to want to make sure the mortar goes back in the grid. There we go. And U and U. And now I believe we can actually teach it how to make, let's see, we're going to want some of that floral white powder, I think, because I'm going to need to correct this probably, because we want to teach it how to make light blue. And it's probably going to try to OR dictionary the bone meal in there, and that's not what I want. I'd rather it be that. It's going to give us the same stuff, but it's going to use that instead. So we should just be able to pop this in, see if we've got an open one somewhere. There's one. There we go. Now we should be able to get over here and give this a little test. I actually want to see it work. I like to see my automation thingies working. Even if it does take me 2 to 3 times as long to do something that shouldn't take that long. So let's see if we can get one of you now. Same deal, take out the empowered block. Very good. Nice, that part worked, and now hopefully this part should work this time. Nice. How about the rest of the stuff? Nice. So I think the real challenge is going to be keeping the clay in place. But I think that's probably the only place where we're really going to struggle. We've got a little bit in there now because I dumped some in, and this guy here doesn't have access to that clay. So that's pretty cool. So let's see if what else we're going to need for a phantom face, because I'd like to actually get one crafted today before we go. And I think it's long overdue. I'm going to have to teach that guy how to make those coils. So that's not going to be too rough. Yeah, we've got a few in there, but I'd like him to know how to make those. Because we're probably going to make more than one phantom face. So we need that as a pattern. And we will need this as a pattern. And then the other thing we're going to need to do is teach it how to make like the Restonia crystals. And we're also going to need to teach it how to make, we should probably teach it how to make the Palace crystals as well. Let's get some redstone and some lapis. And we're going to need to teach, oh, I forgot it does that. Nice. There we go. We'll just dye them both, make it look like I did it on purpose, right? I do wish I had a better way to get to this ranged collector, because I'm going to need to tell him not to pick this stuff up. You know what might work here is just some regular old ineffable glass. That could work. We could give that a shot. Let's see. So let's add you guys to the blacklist before we get too nuts. You know what else might be a good idea? Is coal blocks. Because we're going to do that a lot too. And you know, maybe I should teach it redstone blocks and lapis blocks instead. I'm actually thinking that sounds like a good idea. So let's do that. Let's pull out, instead of regular just redstone and lapis, let's do this whole blocks at a time, right? So let's get a redstone block and a block of lapis. And then I think what would be a good idea too is we can add lapis, or the Restonia and the Palus to the list of things that we put in compacting drawers, because I think that will work as well. All right, let's get a little bit more of our glass out. I wonder if I can just make, do I have a moon? Oh, I do. Let's just do this, because I think that will keep items in place. So let's just try that. And let's go ahead and get some patterns real quick for Restonia. And for Palace. Nice. And then we should be able to add these. You can go back in there. We should just be able to add these now to this guy. Not the... There we go. And let's give that a little bit of a test run here. Now we've got a few palace blocks already. So let's see if we can craft maybe 4 of you guys. Nice. Did that happen already? Was it that quick? Oh, excuse me, it was that quick. Nice. And how about the coal? Can we get the void? Well, I've got a bunch of those, so I think I forgot to tell it how to make those. So let's get that recipe in there real quick, because I make these an awful lot. Or at least I will make them an awful lot. But I'd like to make a lot more of the large crates for things. stuff and things. There we go. So now I should be able to get a void crystal block if I want one. Nice. All right. That is definitely working. So I'm going to call that one a win. And with our Solagnolia there and the range collector there, we'll have no problems at all with things getting picked up. That's going to work again just fine. I'll have to be like right up on that plate though. So I may want to, carry a redstone torch with me or something. We'll figure something out for that. But I think that is going to wrap up the episode today. We did finally manage to get a fully automated Empowerer and Atomic Reconstructor set up. So I think that is something we can all be proud of. Now these are, believe it or not, I've automated quite a bit of machinery. And these have always been, for me, the most challenging to automate because there's so many things that can go wrong. As you guys saw, a lot of that stuff went wrong. So I hope you enjoyed today's episode, automating the Empowerer and Atomic Reconstructor with me. Leave me some comments down below. Maybe you guys have a better way to do it. I'd be extremely interested to know if there is. Feel free to like and subscribe. And thanks for stopping by today, guys, and take care.